Hey guys, it's Coach B. Wiley. Happy New Year. You made it safely to the other side. Congratulations. Happy New Year. Let's celebrate. How was your night? Are you good today? Are you feeling good? Hope you're not too sleepy, if you know what I mean, from last night's festivities. I hope you're ready to hit the ground running. It is Saturday. What a great time to be alive. What a great day to start a new year. And what a great moment to spend time with me. So this video isn't really anything that I had really just, oh my gosh, let me talk about this. It's just, I want to wish you much success in 2022. You come along with me, I come along with you. What do you need to know? What do you want to learn? Who do you want to become? What are some things you want to tackle? What's something that you always wanted to do? I know me personally, I've always liked boxing, the sport boxing. I love watching it. I love doing it. Like Tybo, there's Billy Blanks. And so I had a DVD, I still have it, where there's some Tybo in there where he's boxing and he's kicking, and I love that DVD. And lately, I looked into, during the first season of COVID in 2020, I was looking into getting some punching bags, but I really didn't find one that I really liked, that I can trust due to the reviews. So I was just like, man, I just really want to just train to box. Isn't it random that I go from coaching to boxing? Like, what? Now I'm a boxer. Now I'm in Bruised. I'm Halle Berry. So, and speaking of that movie, it really relit the fire under me just watching her. Obviously, that's a character she's playing. But just look at her and have her strength and have her power and her endurance and get her son back and be an adult, a responsible adult, and then train to kickboxing. It was just very good. And it just really inspired me to think that maybe I should just go ahead and join a boxing gym. And I've been thinking about it, and I will keep you up to date. So that's what's going on in 2022 for me. That's one of my goals. I don't really set resolutions. I just decide on what things that I want to see change in my life. So think about your life right now. What is something that you want to see differently? Whether it is your finances, whether it is how you communicate, whether it is being late. Are you always late? Are you a person that is overly critical? Are you judgmental? Do you seem to jump the gun on people versus allowing them to show you who they really are? Do you tend to attract bad people into your life, from friends to romantic situations? Are you a person on the job who takes advantage of maybe the supplies on the job, maybe the time off on the job? Are you someone that just really doesn't have a good character, and you don't necessarily feel good about the decisions you've been making or the lies you've been telling, but you've been doing it for so long you don't feel like you can change? I have to sneeze. Excuse me. I'm not editing that out. Pardon me. So think about the life changes that you can make, because you can't see real change, long-term change on the outside, if you don't decide that I'm going to make some changes from the inside. For example, the only way I've been able to come on here consistently and talk to you guys about my life, about my struggles with being a single mother, about my struggles with owning my own business and starting my own brand, working for myself, solo dolo, about how I moved, just upped and moved with no job from Arkansas to Illinois to St. Louis. I wouldn't be able to come on here and be honest with you about previous jobs I've had, the experiences I've had with dating, the experiences I've had with men just in general, the experiences I've had with old friends. I wouldn't be able to come on here and be honest with you, because until I was able to be honest with myself. So if you feel like you have friends that share their things and they own it and they've passed it and they feel good about yourself, but you have some skeletons in the closet and you're like, if these skeletons came rolling up out this closet, all HE double hockey sticks is going to break loose. If you're still uneasy, if you still feel triggered by that ex, if you still feel triggered about how that old boss treated you, whatever it is, whatever's triggering you from your childhood, you got to deal with that. Now is the time to deal. Now is the time to deal with yourself and deal with your mess and get the help that you need so you can heal from it. And then you know what's coming next. If you follow me, if you've been watching me, then you can ultimately surrender from those struggles. It will be a job. It is well worth it. The work isn't necessarily easy, but it's all about your mindset. So this year, I just want you to change your mindset. When it comes to dating, how do I want you to do that? Zero expectations. I always say that. Zero expectations. If they want to date you, they approach you, they're nice, they're easygoing, they're kind, their energy is good. Even if you don't see them as your type, go out with them. Go have lunch. You're not going to marry them. You're not going to go sleep with them afterwards. You're literally just having a human-to-human connection, because you can never know who they know, what they do, the connections they have, and how you can be the best of friends for the rest of your life, or have a business connection for the rest of your life. You never know what you could learn from a stranger that's approaching you, wanting to get to know you and spend time with you. Don't take that person that shows up looking like Willie Foo-Foo. We're just saying Willie Foo-Foo. I don't know who Willie Foo-Foo is. But let's just say Willie Foo-Foo showed up. And Willie Foo-Foo don't look like the dude that you want him to look like. It's okay. You're just having, unless you're cringed and cringy and gonna throw up or pass out, or just you think he looks like a gremlin or a night creature, like, of course, don't entertain that. But if he comes up to you, he's respectful, he smiles, his energy, that energy is great, why not go out to tea? You just never know who you could be entertaining. And then if it doesn't seem like it's anything of a friendship, a connection on any level, that's okay. You have nothing to lose. You lost nothing. All you did was go out, have a cup of tea or a soup, sandwich, salad, whatever. You ate, you got to eat, and you just had adult conversation, zero expectations. Another thing is, when we're talking about dating, if you know you're tired of your single season, stop carrying it on your face. If you're sick of dead end dating, if you're sick of attracting this kind of dude, that kind of dude, and ain't the right dude, you having an attitude and having that resting bee face ain't gonna get you closer to the dude you want. Fellas, if you out here and you're leading with your money and you're leading with what you got and you leading with materialistic things, or if you're leading with lies, or if you're leading with manipulation, you're never going to attract who you want to get. All I can tell you when it comes to dating on both sides, be authentic, be who you are. And if who you are is not enough for them, or if it's not their taste, it is okay. Move on. I wish that in 2022, we would decide that when something doesn't work out, when it's literally not adding up, when it's not interweaving with ease, we can move on. We can cut our ties, move on, versus drag it. I've never seen more people in my life drag relationships out that should have never stopped, that should have never started past hello. So it's just like, we got to do better. We, me, you, her, she, him, them. We got to all do better. Now, communication speaking, communication rules the nation. Use your voice. If you're one of those people that are scared, that are reserved, that are shy, and you don't know how to use your voice, practice makes perfect. Speak up for yourself. Don't let anybody steamroll you. Get a backbone. Don't be a jellyfish. Whether that be on a job, whether that be out and about, moving around in your life with strangers, whether that be with your family, friends, children's, cousins, neighbors, anywhere in your relationship, you have to use your voice. You can't expect something from someone when you're not even using your voice to set the standard and set your requirements and let them know what you want, what you need, and what you have to have in order for this to be a functioning, healthy relationship and friendship. 2022 is never a new you if you bring in the same you and your same BS and your same antics and your same thinking into the new year. You're just dragging all this BS behind, and the BS is only going to continue to grow unless you decide to pull over, pull that BS out one by one, pull out them problems, pull out that trauma, pull out those triggers, pull out that toxicity, pull out your bad ways, pull out the manipulative part of you, pull out all those not so good parts of you and work on them. And then you want to pull out all of those parts of you that are full of fear and work on them. Then you want to pull out those parts that are good but could be better and work on them. So this is the year to work. I gave myself 6 months, and I already started it in December. I gave myself 6 months for my brand, for my body, and for all things in between: emotional, mental, physical, spiritual. On all those levels, what I truly want for myself in the next 6 months is to see real, true balance. Because 2021 for me was very imbalanced in all areas. Over here, I was doing good. And when I was doing good over here, I was sucking down here and it just kept doing like this. Nothing ever did this. But I want for you what I want for me. I want your relationships to be like this. I want your connection with God or whatever you believe in to be like this. I want your physique specifically your health, to be like this. I want your relationship with your friends, your family to be like this. I want your relationship on the job, keeping a job, building that career, working on your education, and all things in between that can get you that dollar, that mighty dollar, make you holler. I want it to be right here. I want everything that has anything to do with you to be balanced on one accord and just cruising. We don't want to be like this. We want to be like this. That's what I want for you, because that's what I want for me. And even though I show up here and I have my clients, thank God for those clients that I've coached throughout my first year and a half of coaching. Thank you. And I got a lot of you guys from here on YouTube. Even though I can do that in my sleep, I can coach. It's what I'm here to do. It's in my spirit. It's what God put me here to do. I still got my stuff too. I still got my personal stuff that I'm dealing with. And if I don't deal with that, who am I to come on here and tell you to do it if I ain't doing the work? Now, who would that be? Who would that be? Would that be a hypocrite? Absolutely. I'm not a hypocrite, guys. Don't call me names. So anyway, guys, if you watched it this far, thank you so much. I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit. Wish you well in 2022. Hope you have a good Saturday. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you have a great start to your week, year, month. And I just hope that you have great prosperity. I hope you're wading in the waters of wealth. I hope you're pulling your way through the pool of prosperity. And I hope you're actively ascending into abundance in Jesus' name. All right, guys, if you made it here, if you're still here, well, welcome aboard. And if you're coming back, go ahead and hit the subscribe. Oh, braces come off this month. Braces come off this month. Holla at your girl. January 11th. Mark your calendar for my braces to come off. But until then, my friend, subscribe. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. Coach B. Wiley. Talk to you later, guys.